Good morning, beautiful people. I hope you're doing well. Today I remembered that many years ago I went to the Dutch state prison here in Amsterdam every week to teach meditation to drug addicts, to drug delinquents. So they weren't really bad people. I mean, nobody's a bad person anyway, but the crimes that they committed were always drug related. So it wasn't that they were out to really hurt people, but being an addict, you do hurt people, of course. And I remember Glenn, a really beautiful guy, troubled. And during one of the sessions, he just completely broke down. And whilst sobbing, he told the story of how he got into prison. And he said that when he was very young, he had seen his father drown before his eyes. And because he didn't know what to do, he didn't know anything about mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, all those things. Of course, he was much too young. He felt completely helpless, and he saw his father die before his eyes. And the guilt, the feeling of guilt was so bad that he had more or less at that moment given himself a lifelong imprisonment in the feeling that I am bad, I'm a bad human. And it was only a matter of time before he literally went to prison. And when he told that story, when he broke down, one of the other inmates got out of his chair, walked over to him and put an arm on his back and said, "Your father has already forgiven you. Now it's time that you forgive yourself." And it was amazing to see what happened to Glenn at that moment. On the one hand, he was sobbing, he was crying, but there was like a light from inside that began to shine, like a big smile. And that was the beginning of his healing and the beginning of his freedom. And so that might be a nice thing to think about today, maybe. What thoughts or what convictions do you carry around about yourself that imprison you? Not literally, but keep you imprisoned in a very narrow mindset about yourself. It's interesting to think about. And then realize that you can forgive yourself and move on. This is Tijn from Amsterdam, thanking you very much for being here. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.